Angels. We'll do another quick update on our Phantom build, our Blue Angels. As you can see, I'll kind of try and zoom in and do all that good stuff. Hopefully I don't drop the camera off the tripod. We've done our seam filling. We won't know for sure if it's perfectly done until I get a primer on it, but look, it feels smooth. And if you can't feel it, odds are you've got it done. And we just put in, got our intakes put on, and we got to go in. There'll be a little more work to be done to get for these. I do have the first round of filler in there on those. Got our wing roots are been filled. On a big gap like this, or with a wing, where there's could be tension, I will put white glue in there first. Squeeze that in, let it dry, and then I'll go back with the putty over the top of it, the filler, just because it gives it more flexibility. Same thing on this side. And the underside, I'll move back out. And get the seam in the stainless steel area, or actually it's not stainless steel, it's titanium. Sheathing that goes on here, that's all done. So the wing with a solid piece, but we do have the gear doors are in there. And then where this meets the front, there was a monster seam there. We're probably gonna have to fill that again. I got the first coat of filler again here. I put the white glue in first, and then I'll put the white filler in over the top of it, and we'll let that cure overnight, and you'll see how smooth it is. And we'll probably have to add another coat in there. So that's that. I do have my rings for the ejector seats done. There's the one. There's the other one. So I can put them on, and then I can start masking off and putting the canopy on. We'll have to wait for this to cure. But I hope you can see it with it. I'll wait for these intake pieces to cure and get those done before I put the canopy on, because I have to get the tape out of the way and all that. So then we'll be ready for primer, basically there. There's not a whole lot more parts that actually go on it after you get the canopy on. The horizontal stabilizers, those will go on, but they won't go on until the very end. And a few little pieces. There's a water drain for the landing gear bay here that comes out, and then the dummy Sparrow missiles go on. There's 2 of them are yellow and 2 of them are blue. So that's basically in the engine exhaust nozzles, I guess. Yeah, can't forget about the burners. I'll zoom this back out. Yeah, the burner cans will go in here. I debated whether I was going to put lights in there, but I think I'm going to mount. So the way I'm going to mount it, let me back up here. I'm going to basically mount it about at this angle. Maybe more at that at the most, so that you can see it from the stand. You can turn the stand around and see the underside. So I'm going to run the acrylic rods into there instead of poking a hole in the bottom. So the acrylic rods will go in through the engines. So there's no sense putting an afterburner on there, because you won't be able to see it anyway. So that, guys, that's where we're at. We'll just about say a little. Oh, one more thing. This is just kind of a hint or trick for you guys. The pitot tubes here. Let me zoom in on them. Are molded to the fuselage parts. So even though this has already been all glued up and done, I'm going to leave these on there as long as possible so that I don't break those off. I mean, I can replace them if I do break them off. I've got some brass rod that are about the same size, or I can use some of the syringes, the stainless steel syringes, to put in there, but I don't think I have anything exactly that small in stainless steel. But we'll try and protect them to keep them from getting broken as long as possible. And that's why I just put those two clamps on there, clips on there, so that if I'm bouncing around and turning it and flipping it, it protects those from getting broken. So there we go. So with that, it'll be the end of this section of the update. And well, here we are. We've got the base color. I went ahead and switched colors up because I wanted something closer. I went with a Tamiya TS15 blue, which to me is closer to what the Blue Angels color should be than the one they recommended. I think had too much gray in it. And it's closer to the one that the Vallejo Deep Sky, which is what was a recommended color for the Blue Angels. So yeah, these two are a lot closer together, so I went ahead and did the TS15, and I'm happy with that color. We just started painting it. I haven't done the top side yet, just got the bottom side done. And we have our yellow missiles done. The blue ones are the same color as the fuselage, so I just glued them on before I painted them, because back up here and show you what we got going on the bottom side. The back two sparrows are yellow and the front two are blue, so we've got those handled. And we have we'll have to go back and we got the engine nozzles here, and we'll do the titanium and the stainless colors on the tail pieces after the paint is done. And again, that gets repeated on top of the stabilators there. So that's kind of where we're at. We'll get the paint on over the course of the day, and then hopefully, oh yes, I forgot we got to do the leading edge. We'll get done in silver, just regular silver paint of both the stabilizers and the wings. And then also, I believe, yeah, the very tip of the intake also gets done in a silver. Here's the bigger picture. Yeah, so we got, these will be secondary paints. We'll do the intake here, and so the leading edge of the wings and the leading edge of the tail stabilator parts all get done in the silver, and also the tail section there. So we're a long way from done, but we're making progress on it, and I hope you're enjoying this series. Trying to do a little more in-depth than I have been doing lately, and a few more updates type thing, rather than here we are starting, here we are halfway through, and here we are done. But anyway, this is gonna do it for this video. If you like one of my shop cards, the email address should be in the description, if I don't forget. If not, it's on my channel page. If that, I want to say good morning, good evening, good night, depending on where you're on the world when you watch this video, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.